be quick. I just need to like grab a biscuit. I need a biscuit. My stomach is acid. I'm here. Hello. I should open.
I'm allowed to use save states.
You are.
I'm not used to it.
I should get your chat open.
I haven't used
It
save
might be
states
relevant.
in a country.
I get to be reminded about what needs to change in the inevitable remake. Because, you know, I'm remaking this game with an asterisk.
For some reason.
Look, there are problems. Like, even this first level, which is arguably, very arguably, the best level in the hack.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay, well, it's one of the better ones.
One of the
Has
bigger
problems.
issues with this level, with this game, is a lot of the levels that aren't... Ironically, the ones that aren't based on MQ2 levels often suffer.
That's because I tried doing weird things with most of them.
And that was your blunder.
I mean, then there's Course 2. Course 2 is an abomination.
Well, there's nothing... Course 2 was for the bit.
Yeah, it was. Now, you see, the problem with this level is that the star order is really stupid. And the first star is the hardest star in the level.
It's called warming up.
And also that jump is just very awkward. I was just not a good level designer back when I made this.
An odd thing to say, considering, again, this is your most recent hack.
What about Kevin's Dank Rave?
No, nothing about Kevin's Dank Rave, actually. Can I?
Like, technically this is my most recent hack, but I've done so much hacking since then, and just
You
not
haven't
released
a hack in 2 years.
Yeah.
I've released a hack more recently than you.
One day I'll release another hack. Like, back when I was making this game, this was still made in editor. God, this was still made in editor.
Yeah, because you didn't believe in ROM Manager.
I was using an old version and was too stupid to realize that.
I know, no matter how many times me and April made fun of you.
It was just... So I didn't know how to UV map. My modeling was terrible. My design, everything was terrible. You have a mouse in the middle of the screen.
No, I have a mouse in the middle of your screen. The stream's fine.
You got me.
Yeah, this is a bit of a baffling star. To just be in the same level as there's a bully up there.
Yeah, this star just isn't great.
One day you'll explain why this is the thinnest platform ever. Really took
I
it
don't.
You took it from the Hopper school of making Tree.
I don't know why.
Am I gonna remake Tree when you remake this game? Is that my place?
It'd be funny. This
There's things that could be remade in Tree.
Don't rename Sorry Keyboard or remake Sorry Keyboard Users. I love
I'm
that
of the
star.
opinion that most of that game isn't actually that bad. If I were to change things Tree related, like, I'd make enough changes that it would probably have to be classed as its own game rather than a, like, version update.
Like what I'm doing with Remastered.
Yeah. Because let's go through my opinions on Tree. I think
Sure,
Course 1 is fine.
Course 1 is.
I think there's a couple issues with some weird collision, but I think most of it's fine, if not for the occasional idiosyncrasy about level design. But as for what I'm going for, it's whatever.
Yeah, the maze is really jank, but
yeah, I would probably put effort into making the maze less stupid, but I would keep the maze the same because that's really funny.
It is funny. I love it.
That would be the issue with Tree is I would be keeping every star the same in principle. Because half the point of Tree is every star had to have a direct correlation to a star in Tree. There wasn't... I made a very strong point of everything was directly related, not just like, oh, the levels are the same. I wanted every star to be a direct challenge mod of the original star.
Fair enough.
And I wouldn't change that in a update of the game because that would be losing the point.
Course 2, what even? Which
Course
right,
2
is...
The issue with Course 2 is that it's too fucking hard.
Yeah!
And by it, I mean specifically reds.
Yeah!
There's reds and like 2 other jumps that are too hard. Because it was the first thing I made, and I didn't have a good scale for the difficulty, and I never went back to it.
Yeah, there are a handful of jumps that are just really inconsistent.
The actual stage itself I'm fine with. I actually am consistently impressed with the fact that I somehow managed to make a level out of turning it upside down.
Yeah, and then there's Womps, the Womp fight, which is hilarious, but...
The Womp fight, I'd have to change the emotional state of. I'd have to figure out a way to make it less stupid while still keeping the idea the same. That's the issue with a lot of bosses in Tree, like Wiggler. Wiggler's fine, except for when it isn't.
Wiggler feels like it's got a lot of RNG.
Yeah. But it's also certainly something that is fixable if I bothered, but I didn't care about bothering a lot during Tree.
I really think there's not that many grievous parts of Tree. It's
Tree
honestly
isn't actually a bad game, people just don't play it.
It's just like this game.
I'm biased, but I'm generally of the opinion that Tree is actually a better hack than most Kaizo hacks people play.
Yeah.
Most of the levels are at least like locations. And not dripping platform madness.
I still hate I still hate Course 7. Like most of Course 7.
Course 7 is the worst course in the game, and I would change most of it if I were to. The only part of Course 7 I don't hate is the secret star.
Secrets is good.
Some of it's more jank than I would want, but I think that star is the only star that is like what I wanted it to be. Everything else suffers from me kind of not wanting to continue the game very much at the moment, at that, like, point. And I just couldn't make it how I wanted it to be. That's the issue with a lot of the end game of that game, because Bowser 3 also suffers from that. Because Bowser 3 could be fine, but Bowser 3 really suffers from jank the most out of everything. What am I fucking doing?
Coins, maybe.
No. I've wasted too much time not collecting coins for me to justify this attempt as coins.
You can get the secret of the Brick Factory, which is a very dumb star.
I don't believe you. Why is there a brick factory?
I don't know. It was some esoteric idea we had to give this place a brick factory.
That reminds me. I said Bowser 3, but really every Bowser level in Tree E is middling except Bowser 2, which I think is good.
Bowser 2 is good. I choked Red so hard.
I'm actually a big fan of Box Factory Ablaze.
I am too.
It's one of my favorite levels in the game. Probably because Bowser 2 in the original is the only decent Bowser level in that game. I hate Bowser 1 less than you do, but I still think I could make it better.
Bowser 1 just isn't that interesting.
Yeah, but that also suffers from being horrifically uninteresting in the original.
Yeah. It's very hard to do anything with it.
I did an alright job considering, but I could still do better.
Course 4 is...
Course 3, I
3.
really like, actually. I'm a big
Course
fan
3
of
isn't
basically
very
everything in
threatening.
Course 3. But that was almost the point. Course 3 was meant to be like, I don't even remember what the, why is this not Star 1?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Course 3, I don't even remember what EE level it's supposed to be like, but it's supposed to be... The whole point was that the level isn't difficult until you're doing a star, and then you can die.
And then there's I choked coffins so badly.
Because the whole joke was that I took the poison swamp level and made it a fucking bustling grassland.
I didn't remember the original level enough.
Yeah, it was a ghost swamp level. Most levels from Tree E aren't worth remembering.
I should play through the original Tree.
See, you can really only appreciate Tree E if you're me, because I'm the only one who remembered Tree at the time. And a lot of the... Like I said, appreciating Tree E relies on remembering what? Being able to notice the stars' similarities. Course 3 has the Boo fight, which I think is good, but I don't know why I made it how I did.
The Boo fight is...
The Boo
so
fight?
you have to, like, throw boxes at it.
Yeah, but I don't know why. It's, like, lowered for some reason. I don't remember why it's like that, but that makes it jank. And
yeah. The Tree E is a hack that a lot of the jank could be fixed with just ASM. Like, for instance, fixing the hard-coded coffin positions and all that sort of thing.
The hard-coded coffin positions are the entire point of the star. The coffin star will not be touched. For it is the best star in the game. If the coffin star is touched, then the joke of it being named "I can't believe this doesn't crash" doesn't land anymore. There's also the star with the... There's also the star in the tree with the book bouncing. That has clarity issues on what to do, even if it's not actually difficult. Once you know that. I don't know. Course 1, 3... 5 and... Course 1, 3, and 5, I mostly leave unchanged, apart from some minor, like, tweaks. Because I think those stages are overall fine. I really like Course 5. Course 4 was what I thought would be the worst course in the game before Course 7 went poorly.
Course 7 isn't, or 4 isn't, it's not as bad as some people say, as Katsui said.
Yeah, it kind of grew on me a bit as I've, like, looked at it multiple times. Definitely has issues with, like...
Course 4
collision in there.
isn't...
I hate reds. I hate the QSLG red, but I also just hate QSLGs as a concept.
Course 4 is actually not bad because, like, it's got the speed tech. Like, it just by chance it happens to be set up in such a way that you can do the intro fairly quickly if you're skilled enough and, like, are familiar with the platforms. It's kind of like Course 15 in this game, where, like, you can save a cycle if you're cracked.
Yeah.
Course.
Metal Cap, I tweak. That, I don't remember that level even, really. It's not great, though. It's way harder than it should be. That actually reminds me, Vanish Cap is the best cap level, probably.
Is that one Evergreen Escalation?
Metal Cap is Nevergreen Escalation.
I thought that the Vanish Cap is the one with the toxic and Metal Cap.
Is Hellthorn
Oh no!
Hells.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Wing Cap.
Wing Cap is the fucking... Wing Cap is the cave.
Yeah, the Wing Cap is the cave. That course isn't great.
That course isn't great because I made it too fucking stupid.
Yeah, the other two cap levels are honestly pretty decent.
I don't like how Metal Cap is to play, personally. I'd make it a lot less tight on most of the platforming. I could say the same about Wing Cap, though, especially the intro of Wing Cap.
Yeah, the intro is just go. Wing Cap's my least favorite cap level, I think, which is a shame because it's connected to my favorite course. Because C5 is just my favorite course in that game. I actually kind of like Course 6, minus Wiggler.
I hated Course 6 when I was making it, but the more I look at it, the more I think Course 6 might just be the best course in the game.
Yeah, it's not bad, aside from Wiggler. And honestly, the only bad part about Wiggler is Wiggler. Getting to the Wiggler fight is good. It's just really annoying because the Wiggler fight is just sometimes it feels out of your control.
Yeah. I didn't like Course 6 when I was making it, but like upon further inspection, it's actually just like one of the most solid things. Obviously, you know. Course 7, certain part, like, the secrets are fine. The secrets I like, and I'm fine with the keyboard user's star, because I think it's funny.
The bully is atrocious.
The bully's stupid. Basically every other star is stupid. I don't think reds are that bad, but they suffer from the rest of the level being poorly put together, which make them harder than they should be.
Yeah, like, doing reds in the intended order is just really awful because all of the hard stuff, like, all of the most unreliable stuff is at the end. And so, without the skip, you have to do the least consistent jumps at the very end, which is what you never want. It's all the skill stuff at the start. Also, you can't get all the blues. Which is just...
Well, I should have really cared. I didn't, though.
But I mean, I'm also guilty of doing the same thing with a lot of my early hacks.
It is the 2.5 hack I've ever made.
Yeah.
It is definitely still better than half the Kaizen hacks that exist.
I'd probably this upper part of this level is really stupid.
I forgot that there was upper part to be happening.
You live this. Is there another coin down somewhere?
There might be a bully on the platform.
I mean, if you could have...
Well, that
Yeah,
I alt saved to check for the truth because I don't. Yeah, it is a bully.
Okay, there's a bully.
You never punished.
You were saying?
You never saw Bowser 3. It's certainly a level.
I don't know why the coins do that sometimes.
I think they sense that the nearest ground isn't where it actually is.
I should look
See, but
into the code to see what...
can't get that.
I should look into the code to see what the heck it's doing.
Bowser 3, while certainly an improvement over Tree Bowser 3, which is the worst course in the game, by an easy margin, isn't good. It suffers from there not being a lot that could have been done to it, but it doesn't make it much better. I think a lot of it's actually alright, but there's a couple jumps where I don't know why I thought that it was fine. And Tiri, I apologize for nothing of and would not change a single jump.
Okay, so it's... So the angle that you hit the bully at last, 180 degrees opposite to that, and then it adds a random amount between... Okay, so yeah, it's not based on... It doesn't try and detect where the platform is.
Just does it from where you hit it from, but then it also just lies.
Yeah, it's like you're hitting it from like the front, but it's still going sideways. Like yeah, because bullies move in the direction like you're facing, but it's checking based on what side you hit the bully on. So if you hit the bully from the front and it moves towards Mario, it'll do that, I think.
But yeah, you never got to Tiri, and that's a shame, because I think Tiri is my greatest creation.
Oh god.
It's so bad.
We both made really bad TD ripoffs.
I'm not convinced it's harder than TD. Unlike what Katsei says. But I can see it if I look hard enough. I'm not convinced.
Ditto for Swirling Surreal Dream.
certainly the hardest thing I've ever made, though. It's just really
Good.
It's a really funny stage. I think in principle it's only slightly worse than half the stages I've played in other games.
Blazing Chocolate Inferno. That star name doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah, that could be said about most stages or most stars in this level, I feel.
Most stars in most hacks, to be real. That star very much so doesn't need the switch, but also it's course 1, and also it's a bad course, so...
It's not a bad course, it's just a funny course.
Like, not every unique, like, new course is bad. I'm a real fan of Epinastrophe Congeries.
I haven't beaten them enough to internalize the truth of any of the courses in this game.
And I think Skylong Fortress is one of the best courses.
I never got Skylong.
Yeah, it is like super end game.
So, at some point, there's the star I can't see.
Can you still not see it?
I haven't changed anything about my setup since then.
You haven't,
I'll
really?
turn off my light in my room. Maybe that'll help the glare.
This is just...
I'll play this level in pitch darkness. Maybe that'll make it easier. Oh, good. Now I can't see the save state button.
It must be, like, maybe try changing your monitor settings.
I can't. It will certainly crash.
What?
Or run out of batteries.
Oh god, you're still on that laptop?
Oh yeah. Until I don't need to be.
Oh.
Worst level.
It really is.
It really is it's bad to have actually made it Course 2, because it really puts a damper on a first impression.
It's bad for so many reasons.
It's really not a great level to have as a first impression.
It's not I would just scrap this level entirely.
And make a new Course 2.
Yes.
Is it in this direction that you jump off?
Yes, it's to the right. I see it on my end.
You can see it from here? Hold on. Oh, I see it.
Oh, you actually see it. Let's go.
I had to turn off my flashlight. So now I don't know what the save state button is, but I do see it, actually. It's over here.
Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, laptops have...
I don't have,
bad glare.
I don't have, like, buttons that light up, so I have no idea where my, like, keys are.
Oh, God.
I still think Old Suicide is an incredibly funny joke, though.
Yeah, but, like, it's a bit insensitive, maybe.
Well, that might just be that the original joke is the insensitive thing.
Yeah, also true. There's a reason, like, in Remastered, I'm gonna scrap the entire thing, probably. For various reasons. One of them being the dialogue was insensitive and handled really cringe.
The dialogue was never
The Wiggler dialogue in particular is
I
the
don't
worst.
remember any dialogue in. I don't remember any dialogue. I just remember none of it being noteworthy.
Yeah, that and the plot of Remastered is really, really bad. Like,
You're like a 15-year-old fanfiction plot. Although I think the bit about Bowser rearranging the castle is really funny.
it is that's good. The problem with the plot is just that like everyone is just like, oh no, Mary was missing for 20 years, and they don't actually develop on it until the final fight where Bowser's like, don't you get it? I used the power of the stars to seal you in the pipe for 20 years. What does that even mean?
It's a stupid star.
It's the exact same star, but done even better. And this is a brilliant star. That is one of the best. It's so stupid, though.
I don't want to finish this level. I don't want to do coins.
Yeah. You already have coins, Forehead. This level is just bad.
This game suffers a bit from the early game being kind of shit.
This game just suffers from my lack of understand.
The openers being this level and the Folded Forest of Crappiness really don't do it a lot of favors.
Folded Forest isn't as bad as this.
Well, yeah, because that one's a level. It's also the only thing that could be done with that level. I just think it's worth noting.
Yeah, I'm not. I'd probably just scrap that level, or I'd probably make.
You just keep that level, because most levels in this game I don't think are worthy of being scrapped. Besides this one.
Yeah.
I think in a game that's the spirit is trying to make a Kaizo version of MQ2, you really you gotta keep a Forest of Crappiness thing in there because that's one of the most notable levels from MQ2.
Yeah, I might make like not copyright infringement Forest of Crappiness though, and like the same style, not fold it. But it's completely different. Maybe make it 9 screens.
But then you have to change that part in Doom.
I'm scrapping Doom. I'm scrapping Doom entirely. If I make a 4K, Doom will not be in it.
And
both
why
because
not?
Because the lore, Doom evaporates over time or whatever. Doom originally showed up in the year 1500. This is 500 years later, but 4K will take place 2,000 years later from the events of this game.
Well, 4K isn't a remake of 4K is just a different game.
No. 4K is a remake of 2K.
Then what's 3K?
3K.
What's 2K called?
2K2. That takes place 2 years after this game.
Not a great timeline, is it, for Mario?
Look, the timeline of my hacks is a disaster and a mess of shit.
No, the disaster is when it branches into my hacks.
What was that joke we had? That really great idea?
I don't.
For the 2K remaster, like remake or something. Like, we had a good idea. It was a great joke, and I forget what it was.
There's a lot of jokes that it could have been.
No, it was just from like a few weeks ago or a month ago.
It's probably documented somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll up and see if.
how this one isn't a slide because you gave up.
It was supposed to be a slide, and then I just failed. Right, 2-2v2.
Oh, right.
Wait, so we've got 2K2 and yeah, I like 2-2v2. Yeah, 2K2 is boring. 2-2v2 and it's 52 years after this. No, 252 years after this. 2-2v2 is so good.
One day I'll have to make DQE. Part of me almost wants to make a different hack before DQE so I can make DQE, like, playable.
Maybe. I think the worst part of this level is that, like, this was supposed to be in the original 2. This is supposed to be a 7-star course.
It's not great, is it?
No, it's not. It's really not.
When you remake this game, you gotta, like, keep this, but just make it like a 1-star side level.
1 star, and it's just... Which star, though?
Probably just the one at the end. Or the Dory. Or you put Dory at the end.
Or, I have a warp at the end of every star and a red coin instead of every star.
Where the fuck is the pile of 8 coins?
You passed it.
Were they all here?
Yeah, they're all there. There's the 1 coin, and then there's 7 more coins.
Yeah.
It's
So fucking stupid.
I mean, I actually like Reds because it's really funny that you have to stall. You have to somehow stall. It's actually good exercise in slope control. I think this save state just doesn't have enough speed.
Yeah.
But also, I did not know how to make a slide when I made this. Or a level. That looks good.
Mario. Unveil your truth to me.
This might work. The star's not even on the course.
Why would it be?
I don't know, I just thought it was.
I would go against the morale.
Star Shadow's down there. So bad.
You should change, Obelisk, or whatever the fuck you called it, into just saying Zavari.
What? Oh, that. Supposedly that's Italian for objection.
You just change it to say Zavari.
I should throw in Ace Attorney and Danganronpa memes instead of Big Dip on a bus memes. That's one of the I
Wait,
really
no,
want to, like.
You're right, I'm too slow. I need Dory's approval.
I think you're actually just supposed to.
You might be. I don't fucking remember.
I think the answer is actually at the start you just do a back kick or 2, and then that offsets the time, and then you just go full speed.
Stupid fucking star.
Yes. Anytime. I have never once used Dory in a manner that is not cursed.
You're right. Whenever I update Tree, I need to add a 1-star side level that just has Dory in it. I need to have more Dory shenanigans in my video games.
I like the running joke that will eventually be a running joke of just having Dory's C-word rodeo.
Is that a running joke?
We have Dory's Cosmic Rodeo and Dory's Cursed Rodeo.
Oh, yeah, Cosmic Rodeo's in fucking
2-2.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that level be a Kaizo level.
Neo Disco Space Base.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that hard. It might
just-
actually be a good level.
I'm just in. 2-2 has a lot of good levels that I want to see a Kaizo version of. 2-2 actually, 2-2's a lot different than this game because this game you had to invent a lot of new bullshit because you can't make a Kaizo version of 2 without including
Yeah.
extra bullshit. But like 2-2 has mostly real levels
Yeah. 2-2 has content.
with. You get to
With
make
a few
you get to make a
exceptions.
Kaizo version of the beach.
Beach. The beach?
Yeah, the beach.
Oh, in Bowser 3.
In Fake Cavan's lair. Thank you.
I really like that fake out. It wasn't.
I'm a big fan of that level in general.
It's so stupid because like I made this. Because reminder that there's only one reason that the maze exists.
Wasn't it just to throw you off from where you are?
Yeah, no, the maze was designed to disorient you so that you wouldn't realize that the fake intro is not like it is not the real intro. Because remember, like for the maze, it seems like you're on the other side of the invisible wall at the start of the thing, and it's one way, and it's designed to make you. It was like, but wait, they'll realize that there's nowhere.
You've accepted my truth, but too late.
Anyway, and then I just made the maze. The maze still upsets me because it's not. It was supposed to be Nightmare, but it's not. It's not Nightmare.
I hate that this is like programmed behavior in this video game. By which I mean it isn't, but it's so almost a thing that Dory kind of... It's because Dory's fucking hexagon madness. No, other way, Dory. No, you and Nate.
I might make the Dory start Dory's Calamitous Rodeo.
You and me, Dory. No. Dory!
Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, a lot of 2. Like, what stuff in 2-2 would need to be remade from scratch? Probably Marble Realm.
I'm a huge fan of Marble Realm. You can't make a
but
Kaizo version. You have to make a different level with the same... You should do what April's doing, or what April did for a lot of Route E, and make it so... You gotta...
Very ground pounding? Okay.
that's why. You gotta make it so, you take the original Marble Realm and then you build a level around it.
What?
That's how you do it. You just add level to it. with Marble Realm at the core.
I guess, but like... Marble Realm is not... It's just... It is the definition of floating madness.
Can you make the Best Buy a Target?
Why?
In the apocalypse, Best Buy becomes a Target. Famous event.
Wait, who did Best Buy get bought out by?
It didn't. It still exists.
What?
Fine, Dory, I'll stand in your fucking head.
I thought I got bought out by someone, and like...
Not to my jurisdiction.
I guess it didn't.
Oh shit. Dory's giving me a leg to stand on.
Go.
No. It's the worst fucking star.
I'm surprised you long jumped. Wow. So, what else? What else exists in that hack? That's the problem with that hack and this hack is that it's so hard to remember the courses because they're not in order.
Yeah.
This
that
hack,
has
especially.
I don't remember the name, but it has that level. It has the water cave.
Teardrop Cavern.
Yeah, that's the name. You can get something with that. You can probably make something good of that.
Probably.
Why'd you put
That's
Peggington
a
in
love.
this game?
Pardon?
Why'd you put Peggington in this game?
Peggy, huh?
Luigi?
Luigi's not in this game. Huh?
And the
Did that
remake,
Toad say something?
No, he says you must be the legendary Wario.
Oh.
You should make it so if you talk to him 1,000 times, you transform into Wario and can't beat the game anymore because your jumps suck.
I can, technically, with ASM now.
How many stars do I need to get to Ruto's Frozen Soul?
22, apparently.
I really don't want to go to... Ugh. I can't
More
do
or less
anything in
swamp?
Morales.
Hmm. You can go to the wing cap.
Oh god. I remember why I stopped playing this game suddenly. You just
The
brought up
camera's
wing
bad.
cap. No, the wing cap. I'm gonna re-enter the room. The camera was fine on entry.
What are the two? So we 2-2. We have Land Without Had but Flooded, which I guess I'll do something with that.
You can make
We
something out of like this 2-2 Land Without Had. It's actually a good level.
Yeah. Course 2 is the dimensions level, like the 4 realities.
You can make something out of that level. I know you can because I did
Out of
it
the
once.
pieces. What do you mean you did it once?
What do you mean?
What? What are you doing with Pancake Land?
Oh, nothing anymore, but I was doing something with it at a time.
Right.
I'm a big fan of folding it in on itself.
I might just, I don't know. I'll do something. I might give it like this game's treatment and just separate the parts and have it be like part of a level. Course 3 was right. It was the Satma level.
Oh my god, you have to make it Heaven of Faith, obviously.
Oh no! I do like Heaven of Faith. That's not a bad idea.
You can finally make 11 of Faith.
Maybe I will. Because we're never gonna finish that. I really want the world to see Marshy Ramen Ruins though.
The reason we're never gonna finish that is because I don't know how or care how to make ASM. Why did I save state in a useless situation?
Why do you need to learn it? I'm good at ASM. I can rip out that ASM so much better.
Because then it's not much of a collab.
I guess. Also, why do we need to do ASM? Why was I just so intent on shoving ASM?
I
That
don't
just seems
know.
That
That
seems
was
like
why
a dumb
I was
idea.
confused.
I think we should make that game but have no ASM.
Except for the ramen minigame.
No, I think I should just put that somewhere else. The ramen minigame is excellent, but I would need to remake it from scratch, almost certainly.
Drink broth.
I was already planning on taking the fish boss on the boat that I planned to put in Crudello Pier and put that in -4.
Forgot about Crudel up here. I'm a big fan of Crudel up here, actually. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of all the jokes in that.
We need to do it. We just need to kill the ASL. And also, I need to remake Grill Apocalypse because it sucked.
Yeah, obviously.
It was this era. It was before this era, I think. Anyway, Course 4 was... Right, the Force of Crappiness 2. Which... How do you make that Kaizo? The same issue as this game's
you
problem.
fold it.
But that one has like a part that goes down.
I don't remember where I'm going in beta. I'm going up.
Do I just like turn it all into course 9 or level 9? That would be funny. Just rip off BA2 even more.
What's level 9? Oh. That would be kind of funny.
Course 5 has 2 stars in 2.
Course 5 isn't a course, it's a like
prelude.
It's a prelude, it's a climax.
Yeah. I'm not Fate, because the lore is different, so Fate Cavan's castle is going to be not there.
Well, I was gonna say, because Fate Cavan's castle would just be, like, subsumed by some other creature. Like, Fate Cavan's not there.
Yeah. Fate Cavan was long defeated. Fate Cavan was defeated in MQ5.
Shut up.
What? That's the lore!
Fate Cavan was defeated in DQ 3.1.
It was introduced in MQ3 and defeated in MQ5. Both of those games do not exist yet.
And one of them will never exist.
But the remake will exist.
You can't make DQ, or you can't make MQ3, because the entire Disaster Quest franchise is relying on the bit that you don't.
I never will. I won't. Don't worry.
I plan to have almost every Disaster Quest I ever make be based on on the joke that it's almost the third game, but not quite. Canonically, MQ3 causes the timeline convergence that causes the Disaster Quest franchise to spawn.
The timeline convergence. Is that what's happening? Wasn't like MQ8 supposed to have involved like the split timeline? Or
We never planned up beyond 6, buddy.
No, I planned 7.
Yeah,
7.
You planned 7. That's not canon.
Look, my plan for 7 is it's 2 games. It's Master Quest 7 something and Puce Edition.
End Master Quest 7.3 of the Christmas.
Yeah, I don't have
that's
a plan
a red
for
coin.
8.
I hate you.
And then you load the save state to uncollect it.
I don't want it. I don't want to get reds.
You have to. There's like nothing else to do.
No one's played this game, and I don't know.
Correct. 2-2 Course 6 is just the water maze, but worse.
2-2 Course 6 is a worse version of Fog.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like worse.
Yeah.
In every way, it's just a less fun experience.
What was Course 7? Right,
Course 7
the spheres, right.
Course 7 was one of the rotations.
Yes. The haunted rotation.
You have to make completely new cap levels, which I guess you have to do for this game also.
I like the random cabinets and incredibly little other furniture.
I like the spaceports. I don't know why they're here. They're such an arbitrary inclusion. I don't want to go to Gamma.
Yeah, but the music here rocks.
Yeah, but too bad you don't get to hear it.
True.
Because you have the dramatically inferior Wingcap song instead.
And then there's Solenoid Glaxaxi, which
I'm a big
exists.
fan of Solenoid Glaxaxi. I don't know why it's... Well, all the cap stages in this game are baffling.
Yeah.
Vanish Cap continues to elude me what your plan was.
Vanish Cap is good now.
Did I play the good version?
I don't think you did. What? I forget what I called it.
Well, the old one was just like Cossack Castle.
Yeah, but like MM4 Cossack, and it was awful.
Yeah, it was
And then
really bad.
And then I gave it a facelift and an actual good song.
And then I stole the concept for Tree E Bowser 3.
Good.
I didn't know what else to do with that fucking game.
Maybe for the sphere levels, I just include actual spheres. I just make levels that consist entirely of actual spheres.
Make
or something.
Just make Course 7 dynamically rotate.
I could. Depends on how much assembly I want to toss in that hack.
You don't have one coin.
What was Course 4 or Course 8? Course 8 was Flash Flood Towers, which is already Kaizo.
You can just
by
keep
accident.
that by itself, yeah.
I mean, the concept stays. The concept
the
stays.
concept's one of the best concepts you've made. It just sucks.
Yeah, the execution was terrible, but I can
That's
make it a lot
of
better.
2-2 is like a
Yeah.
Kaizo, accidentally, frequently.
Yeah.
It's a lot like DQ Pie, but DQ Pie can get away with it because that hack sucks.
Right, I forgot there was a room up there. Course 9 was the Busted Bees Regret, which is just the entrance to Neo Disco Space Base.
You made a point. Oh, well, that's a shame.
It's not a... Yeah, the bees... I don't know what I do with the bees.
You've already kind of
Done everything.
in this game, yeah.
It's like, what's there to do with the bees? Literally, what is there to do with the... I guess they just make it a space level. Nix the beehive and just make it a space level? I can finally use the unused space MIDI from the scrapped Surreal, which is a good MIDI.
Shame it was in Surreal.
Yeah. That stopped existing. The number of issues with Surreal is honestly
Grows
impressive.
with the day.
It's so impressive.
Alright, this is just the room that tells you what the gamma shapes are.
But it's not helpful because you can't react fast enough.
Yeah, like, that doesn't help. Knowing what the shapes are isn't the issue in Gamma.
What was 10? What was 10 in 2-2?
The city.
Right, 10 is Teardrop Cavern. Course 10 is inside Course 11. Because screw you.
Yeah.
Syndicate City is Syndicate City Big Run. We've established that. I need to start writing these ideas down.
I'm a big fan of Syndicate City Big Run, actually.
It's great. Hack ideas. Okay, where's... Okay. MQ22V2. C7. Actual sphere. C11. Syndicate City Big Run. C1 Kaiser Remake. C2 Do Something. C3 11 of Faith question mark. Yeah, and then C12 is the Best Buy. The Best Buy is... How do you Kaiser the... Like...
You make it a target.
Oh, right, I remember what I had planned. I wanted to make the entire game a Metroidvania. The Best Buy escaped containment and became the entire game. That was the joke. Entire game is a Metroidvania. Best Buy escaped captivity. Then there's then there's the other stages, like Lifeless Swamp, which is just kind of...
You should probably, like, replace one of the stages with Lifeless Swamp.
Why?
Just make Lifeless Swamp, like, a full level. And deal with it somehow.
That would be an impressive remake. But maybe.
You should,
There's also the attic.
No, there isn't. I should go back to my Kaizo edit of that game. I have big plans for the attic.
Oh god. Maybe I'll put the secret end game in the attic. Whatever the end game, post game is, I don't know. I like the engine room.
Sorry, my controller died. Fetched soul. Where the fuck is anything in this level? Haven't abandoned me in my time of need.
Back. Cavan's dream becomes Cavan's nightmare. That's obvious. Yeah.
Shredded Worlds and Puce. I mean,
I forgot that level
you're legally
existed.
obligated to put a TD in that game, and you can't even do anything about it.
Heck, you got me. Maybe that's where I'll get the second color for Master Quest 7.
The second color.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Master Quest 7. Yeah, it's blank and Puce edition, or Puce and blank. I think Puce is the second color better.
Oh, excuse me.
Teal and taupe, mauve and puce. Mauve is good because it's a Doctor Who reference, and also basically the same color as puce.
Burgundy.
Nah, it needs to be one syllable.
So you're telling me you're denying chartreuse as an option?
Yeah. Then there's the Bowser stages. What was Bowser 1 in 2-2?
Bowser 1...
Right, the
was-
desert.
Well, no. Yes, but... it, like, wasn't.
Yeah, the desert. What do I
'Cause,
do
like,
with...
I think the desert was the second one you do. But it just is Bowser 1 conceptually.
Yeah, because Bowser 1 is off of it. It's just...
You...
Yeah. I'll have to do something
Yeah, you
with that
can't
desert.
really do anything with the desert because you put kicksand in this game, which basically already fulfilled its purpose.
I mean, yeah, but like... I mean the Lost Desert. You're forgetting the Lost Desert.
Kevin, I never in my life could forget the Lost Desert.
But yeah.
I try every day of my life.
And then there's the Polar Castle is slept on. It's a good course.
Didn't I do active trigonometry in Lost Desert?
Yes.
And it worked?
I think it didn't. Maybe it did, I don't know. Polar Castle.
What the fuck is the other half of this level?
You're missing 2. I think you're missing the one on the warp core. And did you get
4?
4? What?
There's 8.
There's the one on the warp core. Did you get the one in the big room?
I don't know.
This room.
No, I haven't been up to the top of this room.
So there's 2.
I don't remember how.
It's just instead of jumping down when you get the wing cap, I mean you can go up with the cannons here.
Can you explicitly not?
Well, the one cannon, but you can get out from here.
Just
No, that's This requires vanish cleanup. Did you get the one in the spawn room?
No.
So that's, I think, all 4, then, maybe. Or was that only 3?
That was only
3. So yeah, there's the one on the warp core here.
Stop calling it that.
That's what it is canonically.
Stop justifying it.
There's one in this room, I'm pretty sure.
There's an entire section I haven't been in.
Yeah, that room has one too, and it's awful.
Because I don't have
And
a
that's-
fucking wing cap.
Yeah, that's because you're going the long way around. This course was good in theory, but it was executed poorly. Yeah.
And there's nothing in it. All the rooms are the same room, and none of them are interesting.
You see, my idea was I wanted a course that wasn't sky themed. I wanted a wing cap theme where instead of like I'm in the clouds, it's like I'm flying through something. I wanted
No,
like
I get
Star
it.
Fox
It's
or
it's
Diddy
good
Kong Racing,
conceptually.
but I executed poorly again.
Gamma's good, except for the fact that it's horseshit.
I mean, originally Gamma was the only level. Originally, it was
I
just supposed to
remember.
be Gamma.
And it might have been better if it was only Gamma, to be honest.
I still like the idea. Yeah.
I certainly don't think this needed to be fleshed out as a full stage with Reds.
I actually think Reds are good. It's just poorly executed again.
How the fuck do I get to there better?
It's just left.
I mean, it's just left.
It's this.
Oh, so it is.
The problem was I was using editor, and so I didn't have a good sense of scale, and it was just bad.
Well, I still don't have a sense of scale in my modern day, so...
I'm definitely keeping Spaceports beta and gamma,
I like
but
the
making them
spaceports.
good
I
in
just
2K.
wish I could, like, play them. I'm sick. I blunder.
Yeah, that jump is just really tight. It's stupidly tight.
I think some of the issues reveal themselves when it's noted that half of this stream has been me getting 4 red coins in Spaceport Beta.
Not half, but
Yes, half.
oh my god.
Mario?
The real problem is that I was like, let's make the red coins have gimmicks of flying, and then the only gimmick I had was wall kicks, which is really slow and awkward. And it's like, yes, this is a skill, but it wasn't done well, and the level is super drab because it was bad at design and like making visual ambience and just adding details. And my textures look terrible, and they really are just large open chambers. They're not rooms because like
If they were rooms, they'd have a switch in one of them.
well, there was a switch in one of them.
God, it continues, doesn't it?
And yeah, and then this part just doesn't work. Does your controller give you the full range now?
My controller, I don't think, has ever given me the full range, and I've never fixed what I am very convinced is a real issue that I'm not hallucinating.
I mean, what would have made this good? I'll tell you what would have made this good. Permanent wing cap and just nix the music. So you have the stage theme.
Probably. If there was a permanent wing cap, this stage wouldn't be annoying. Instead, you decided to make part of the challenge that there's one single wing cap that you have to run back to every coin.
Yeah, bad design.
Because it's not... None of the challenge after you unlock the switch is reliant on, oh, you don't have a lot of time to get with the cap. Like, none of these are, like, time-based issues.
I mean, some of them can turn into it, kind of, but not really. The half of them, most of them are just wall kicking, and it wasn't executed well. The best red coin is the red coin on top of the warp core because it's not obtained by wall kicking; it's obtained by flying, which is something you don't do a lot of in this level. And then there's Gamma, which is too much of it. Because Gamma is... The problem with Gamma is it was supposed to be precision, and then it ended up just being too tight.
Gamma's way too tight. Gamma's way too tight for a level in Overworld 1.
Yeah.
As one of the only options in early game, it's way too tight. How the fuck do I get this?
You fly down the stairs. I should just flood this level.
You should flood this level and put it in 2KV2. Not as, like, just for lore's sake. Flood this level, make it the metal cap. Move on.
Remake it entirely. It fell into the ocean? Yeah.
Spaceport Delta, what up? I'm not convinced I ever got this star in my original playthrough. Because I have rather consistent memories of trying to avoid this stage at all costs.
That does sound familiar. I think I would probably just like, yeah, because like, yeah, the concept is here. It's just executed disgustingly.
I
And
like
then
this
there's the
level. It just
yeah.
suffers from being itself sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very much a not my kind of stage.
No, it's just boring.
Is there one in the first run?
Yes, there is.
Where?
And then the up. Like, yeah, it's. Yeah, this is just. Wing cap stages are just really hard to make.
Well, I went for the same bit of. Well, I went for a similar bit of. The joke with the wing cap and DQ Pie was it's a water level, you don't fly. Which I think is a good bit.
That is funny.
I think all the... I wish the vanish cap was stupider in Pi. Because part of the joke was supposed to be that all the caps aren't actually what that cap stage should be like. Like, the metal cap is in a sky tower that has nothing to use the metal cap for. And I say a sky tower, it's actually just the tower of the wing cap, which is the funniest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, you did somehow make the Tower of the Wing Cap into a full 7-star course, which I think is the most impressive thing you've done.
And oddly, the stars are more real there than in other stages of that game.
In other stages of this game. Yeah, this red coin is flying, although not really much of it. Again, I had no sense of scale.
That probably should have been in the first room, so you gotta, like...
Yeah.
Some swoopies.
It's really hard to do. Because here's the thing, wing cap is awkward, because you need a lot of space, because wing cap control sucks. So you need it to be open, but also...
Is there one...
Like, if it's too open interiors need a lot to decorate them. So, like, it's really hard to make a wing cap course that isn't sky and have it be good.
to go up.
Pick a direction. The real question is, what should I do with the absurd amount of puzzle elements in this game in 4K? Because let's not forget, this game is sometimes primarily a puzzle game.
Oh, it's kind of the point. In its own way, like, you can't really bitch that in good faith.
I mean, I also can't use the same, but I guess I can just make new puzzles. And have them actually be... Like, the thing is, now that I know ASM, so much stuff opens up as possible.
Where the fuck is the hole? It's like in the other direction. It's like right and up.
What are you looking for? The fire hole?
Yeah.
Left. It's the opposite, yeah. No, it was right and then left.
Yeah.
Or are you trying to go to Gamma?
No, I'm trying to go right and left. I wanted to reset to time.
Yeah, this level, it's just not laid out very well.
There's another star here?
Yeah, there's the lava hole, and then there's the one with the vanish cap.
No, there
In
isn't.
the danger hole. This one was good in theory, but in practice it's
It's not a great vision, is it?
it's too precise. This is the problem. Collision in this game is awful. And this is just too precise. Nice. Wow. I guess that's easier with controller.
Well, I sure as hell am not going to Gamma.
I don't blame you.
I don't need to get sicker. How many stars do I need to go to Epona Congress? None?
Well, you see, the trick is that it's a one-way. There's a gate if you walk forward there. That's the exit from Epona. I think Epona needs 25. It's either 23 or 25.
God, your options at the beginning of the game really aren't great.
Yeah, there's like a 21 star door, a 23 star door, and a 25 star door. I'm pretty sure.
Fastest anyone's ever entered that stage.
True. The 40 fire spears.
I forgot. I'm changing my final answer. This is the funniest star you've ever made.
It's actually 40, and it's so stupid. I'm just...
This is the best thing you've ever made. Every hack should have this exact star in it. Somewhere. I'm putting this in my next hack. I just remembered that this is why. I'm putting this in every hack I ever make.
Oh, what a star. Right, and this hack doesn't have fixed warps.
I'll be the judge of that.
Right, I specifically made this MIDI as bad as possible. I forgot because I'm so used to this MIDI, but I forgot it's designed to be bad.
The entire level is a fucking test of out of bounds knowledge.
Also true. Also true.
I don't fucking remember any of it. Or
Yeah.
want to be here.
Like, the idea of folding it into a square works until you realize that you can't
square.
fold... Yeah, you can't fold 6 rectangles into a square.
Well, maybe you can. That's where we differ.
Or a cube. What?
Is there a vanish cap? Is that the same one that's vanish capable in 2?
Yeah, it's vanish cap. It's just like over there. It's the secret shop.
Clever, aren't you?
It's just kind of hanging out.
Is this one just here?
Yeah, that one's just there. God, the textures are so bad, but like they're extra especially bad here. And that's kind of great. I like how like the textures here are all so like smudged, and in 2-2
I
they're
like how this is, in your opinion, this is the easiest course in the game.
it is. It is the easiest course in the game. I forgot. I rated them on Star Display by difficulty.
Which is an insane choice. To this day, I don't understand why you would ever think that that's what you should be doing.
What?
Don't what me.
I don't see the problem there.
You're out of your fucking mind.
How should they be rated or sorted on Star Display?
In numeric order.
But you don't reach them in numeric order.
You don't reach them in difficulty order either.
And that's the problem.
That's fair, actually.
There's the numeric order, there's the difficulty order, there's the order you reach them, and there's the order I created them, and they're all different. And I think that's
People
the
trying to
funniest thing
people
ever.
debating who the first Pokemon is be like, right, this is Mario the Edgelord because I have to do this.
Actually, I think this is a different star.
Yeah, it is, but this is a fucking good star.
I wanted there to be a star on every side, and
No,
this
I
was
know.
the ceiling
It's the
side.
best you could do. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not even a bad star, really. It's just funny. Like, there's nothing else you could have done.
The Edgelord. That is a good title. Star Display is not showing on your stream if you care, by the way.
Oh, I'm well aware. That's because I was too lazy.
Same. Relatable. Yeah, Mario the Edgelord is the star that nobody can figure out because they just...
Because you have to know how invisible or how out of bounds works. I don't.
Yeah. It's not even that. You just have to be somewhat observant and realize that there's not out of bounds where
And
in a
I'm
certain
not.
spot. I don't know why I made this up. Like, this level just... It just doesn't work.
Hey now,
It
give
just-
yourself some credit. This is the funniest thing I've ever done in my life. I like the part that just goes out.
Some of which you can actually stand on. Yeah, this is the part that nobody gets. Because the answer is in that cubbyhole.
I'm trying to remember my past.
The textures are so smudged.
Good box. How is Mauve a Doctor Who reference?
Mauve? It's Mauve in Dangers. It's from...
Are they a big
like...
fan of Mauve?
No, but it's a quote from, like, episode, 8 of the first season of New Who. What was it? Like, the empty
Christopher
child?
Eccleston has never said the word mauve in his life, Kevin.
He has. He has. They were chasing, like, a distress capsule or whatever. And they're like, why are we chasing it? It's mauve. It's mauve and dangerous. Mauve, the universal color of danger or something. And then Rose is like, I thought that was red. And then the doctor's like, no, that's just you silly earthlings.
Is that... Do they chase
Yeah.
any distress signals that aren't in Dalek?
It wasn't. It was like a capsule that was hurtling back through time. It landed in World War II era Britain.
Fine.
Yeah, it's the one where they introduced Jack Harkness.
You could have just said the empty child.
I did, well, but I also didn't remember the name.
It's the empty child / the doctor dances. I'll have you
Right,
know.
yeah. The Doctor dances, that's it. I didn't realize you were a Who fan.
Oh, I wasn't.
But you are now.
Good. That's the full sentence. I hope you liked it.
You weren't past tense.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I wasn't.
And now you are.
Evidently. It's the worst show.
Yeah,
It's the worst show. I'm a huge fan.
sometimes it's good. Lately it hasn't been.
It's almost good sometimes.
The latest season was...
It had spirit.
It had 8 episodes, and of them, like, some of them weren't terrible.
Well, it had 8
some-
episodes because Disney's stupid, and some of them weren't terrible, which is about average for Russell T. Davis's Doctor Who
Yeah.
writing. We just don't want to accept that fact.
Also, some of
It
the...
had some good episodes, and one of them was written by Stephen Moffat.
and some of them actually included the Doctor.
I mean... yeah. There were like 3.5 good episodes.
Boom, I think, was my favorite.
That's
Boom
because
was great.
Boom was one of the best episodes, and it wasn't written by Russell T.
Oh, that was the one written by Moffat, was it?
Yeah. Which you can tell because every best episode of Doctor Who is written by Moffat while Davies is the showrunner.
True.
That's the way that the episodes are good.
Well, I mean, there was what was it? It was Hellbent. Hellbent was good.
Heaven Sent is the good one.
Or yeah, Heaven Sent.
Hellbent is
the
the
fir-
second part.
Yeah. I used to do like those Sporkle quizzes that are like write all the Doctor Who show names, and I used to be able to do that one.
Heaven Sent doesn't count. That's not Doctor Who. That's art.
Dude, it's just a Metroidvania.
Where the fuck?
Back the way you came, but up again.
No.
Yes, you have to enter the blue. Pictured in that direction, all blue. I actually liked Dot and Bubble from the latest season.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I should clarify. The half was part 1 of Empire of Death because that's one episode and half of it was good.
Yeah. They really set up a lot of mysteries that they just didn't follow up on.
But I blame the 8 episodes on that, not...
Yeah. And also, they felt like this season had a disproportionately large amount of Davies is like complaining about the kids of this generation.
To be fair, Dot and Bubble wasn't a thing about the kids. Dot and Bubble was a thing about racism. But
secretly it was about racism.
the Masquerade is about being kids these days.
What was the other one?
What do you mean?
I don't. There was another Davies like rants on something, but I can't remember which one. Oh yeah, I think it was part of Boom. I don't know. Anyway,
Am I getting coins?
You could.
I don't have other options.
I think you do. Yeah, you have course 10. Or 8. Yeah, you have course 8.
Oh, good. Course 8.
Course 8's free. You definitely can't enter Bowser.
Is getting into Bowser 1 still low?
Yeah, but you don't have enough stars. Bowser 1 is like 23, I think.
Why can't I do any of More or Less? Do I need Metal Cap for that?
Vanish. You can get 1 star in More or Less. But the other 6 require Vanish. Then you have the box where you just can't enter. The box that objectively refuses to be entered.
It's not great, is it?
No, it's not. I was aiming for like around a 2/3 of. You need 2/3 of the end of the obtainable stars to make progress. In theory.
That's fine. I think it just ends up being too tight in the beginning game. I think
It does.
more levels should just be opened earlier. Oh my god.
This level.
This level is fucking bizarre.
It is. This level is a fever dream.
I guess that was the point. This is related to a puzzle. I just don't know how.
This reminds me of a puzzle. Latent intensifies. I don't know what I'm like. I want to say that I could have done this level better, but also like, what is this level? It's just it's you've got 4 hallways, each with a star on it. It's just, and then there's a star in the middle. And it's just.
And a bunch of impossible red coins.
Only some of them are impossible.
Which is arguably worse.
It's the joke. It's hilarious. You can literally see some of them out of bounds. Also, this level has a texture error. I'm not sure why or how.
Just pretend it's a feature, not a bug. What are you gonna do when I actually just release a hack tomorrow and then you have to play it?
Try, because I have to finish 2 hacks before SRM.
You're not finishing 2 hacks before SRM, Kevin.
Remastered, at least I can finish. Cursed Rando's almost finished.
I want to play the remastered because I want an excuse to play remastered again, but have it be like enjoyable this time.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna recommend a lot of people play it.
It's a good game.
Yeah, see that? See that floor over there on the left? It's just a different texture. I don't know why I had a second mud-like texture, but it's not quicksand.
Good.
I don't know what was going on there. How that thing just became Spaceport Beta.
It's the Spaceport Beta, actually. Hold on. One of these is it.
We're doing this again, are we?
If you've noticed, I've tried more than 10 options by now.
I don't know how that happens to you.
I have to reach down and guesstimate the location of a key every time to load a save state instead of already being on the keyboard. A lot easier to accidentally hit like 5 instead of F5.
Why is the star tilted?
I imagine that was for the intent of
Yeah.
the delusion.
Yeah. You see, I like the idea of this level that it's just like some insane slow dance, and I love the music. The music is super fitting. It's just the concept doesn't work because it's Big Dip's delusion, which is just a flawed level. Like I need to just make.
Raise a great point. I do have to make the DQE version of Big Dip's Catastrophe like this.
Oh no. Like I need to I want to keep the idea of the level the same, but remake it from scratch. It's like the original idea really needs to be like there's just a billion doors and warp. Like the idea was there's a billion warps and doors, and you just have no idea where any of them take you, and you get lost in like a madhouse. So I need to like accentuate that. Bed textured with beds.
Good coin.
You see, you can get 6 red coins. It is possible. The problem is, A, 2 of them are out of bounds, and B, it's not possible to get back from the Great Wall of China. Like, you can get the red coins here, but you can't get back to the red coin star spawn. And this just...
Could you have put these a little further away from each other, perhaps? Would have really
Yeah.
accentuated the point, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta be awesome when I do this.
Oh no, that's fine. Maybe you can get back. What can't you get back from? I think it's the second red. I don't know, something you can't get back from. Anyway, all I remember from this is that I asked a random person, what should I name the star? And they were like, Golden Shimmer in the Shadows. And I was like, good enough.
When are me and April going to subtly mine you to make a captain's choice?
God, that's terrifying.
We kind of did that one time when I asked you how many degrees to rotate the level by.
And then I said 89 and forever cursed it to bad collision.
Yeah, I mean, that was the truth. Why am I not just getting burned?
Because it's not long enough. And I think it's too, like, it's the wrong floor type. Yeah, this is just
A lot of the
obnoxious.
stars in this level really just serve to be annoying.
Yeah.
This star insists upon itself. It's like the Godfather. Fuck.
Nobody ever asked for this.
This isn't the comedy hack, this is the Kaizo version of the comedy hack.
Oh, are you talking to someone? Hello, Sam.
Also, nowadays, the comedy hack is any of my hacks.
The comedy hack is all of my hacks that I'm releasing in the future, because the joke is I'm never releasing another hack. Even though I am. I just can't seem to finish any of them.
I think in
get-
15 years' time, when we've entered the postmodern stage of ROM hacking, people are gonna look back on DQ5 very fondly.
You've fallen for the age-old trick of you can't triple jump on this. The music here is really good. I love how I was able to turn this into a slow waltz.
The early game of this game really is something fierce.
The end game of this game isn't that great either. The end game is Elemental Sanctum and Doom.
Well, Elemental Sanctum at least... Malelemental Pranktum at least has the best song in a ROM hack.
Yeah, I worked really hard to make
It's a
that
shame
song
the
work.
level isn't all that.
I mean, you can blame Kotsay for the level being garbage. He purposely sabotaged my efforts. But that was years ago. And that's a big reason why I want to... That is a big reason why I want to remake this hack. It's partly because Elemental Sanctum was such a disappointment. It makes me so sad.
Only if you call it Malelemental Pranktum in the new one.
I'll probably call it something entirely different.
Oh, like Millennium Prison, maybe?
I'm not Millennium.
I'm not letting that go. You just made a fake word.
What, Millennium?
You just... That's not the name of that level. Nor does it have anything to do with being a Millennium Prison, I don't think.
In the lore, it's where the great evil was sealed away for 1,000 years.
No, it isn't.
Well, yes, it is.
It's not a prison.
But the final level, the true final level, is hidden inside it. Spoilers.
This hack is a work of art.
It's...
This isn't a bad hack.
This hack is peak Kevin.
Yeah.
This is me at my weirdest. Until I release -4 at least.
This hack is unapologetically made by Kevin856.
Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad.
Well, you really can't have it any other way. Fucking Bitcoin. God, the stars in this level just continue. LOL.
Thins.
Yeah. I suppose.
Except they're actually like the easiest thins ever, because this is like the one part where the collision actually is like perfect.
Shoutouts to tree fins, or T-Re fins, I mean, which are not fins. Well, they are, but T-Re fins are metal cap lava bounce crossover thins.
That's awesome and awful at the same time.
Every star in T-Re is incredibly fucking funny. Actually, I lied. There's one thing I would change in T-Re. I don't know why I didn't put, I put the ending of Bowser 3 Red, just Bowser 3 in general, at the end of wins, and I don't know why. I should have just left it at you do wins and then get a star. It's easily my biggest regret with that level. Are there 100 coins here? I don't think there are.
Absolutely not.
Oh, well, you can't get that red coin.
You can wall kick out.
I'm actually in the sludge.
I really like this level, or this star, because it's awful. It's a maze. It's a sliding maze. Again, let me reiterate. Ever since I saw the Zora section
You
of the
can't
moon,
actually get the red to this level, Sam. Two
Not
of the
only
reds
are they
just out of bounds.
and some of them you cannot get back from. The reds are a giant troll. But yeah, ever since I saw the Zora segment of the moon in Majora's Mask, I've tried to replicate it like 5 different times, and this was my best segment.
Was this your best showing?
I think so. There was the original 2. There's this. There was the one I attempted in Surreal, which actually has water. This one's actually, like, confusing and hard to navigate, though.
Don't you, like, go back up somewhere?
Yeah, I don't remember where, though. It might be here.
I feel like it's like this.
Yeah, I think it is that.
See, I remember things from this game, but part of it is, like, everything is like a splintered memory. I don't remember which of your hacks the memories are from.
Yeah, some of them, sometimes they just kind of blend together. Especially when I remake the same hack 500 times.
The brooding principle. Where is there? Good fucking question.
Oh, did you slide kick up the wrong side? I think you did.
Probably.
Yeah, back kick.
Awful.
What are you talking about? It's hilarious.
This is the kind of behavior that gives birth to DQ Pie, Kevin.
What's wrong with this level? The star, rather. Aside from the star grab. Look at me in the
I don't remember where the red deception is. Can you go up? Can you get firsties and go up?
Yeah, you get firsties and you go up. If you look very closely underneath the shadow of the star shadow, you can see another shadow.
That's the red deception, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking awful level.
It's so good. It is.
You're really out of your fucking mind, you know that?
Sometimes I have ideas that no one should have.
That went way easier than I expected it to. Right.
You just spawn in the theater.
Right. I remember spawning in the theater now. I'm the fool for forgetting it. Good fucking level. Should have submitted this for the Simple Flips Dream Hack competition. This would be a good B330 level.
I just remembered that Two Howland is a level that exists.
No, it isn't!
What do you mean? It's course 5 in this game.
By no definition is it a level.
It is numbered course 5 chronological.
No, it isn't.
What do you mean? You see, it was an idea I had, and it did not execute well at all. It, like, failed so badly at executing.
Two How Land is the biggest fucking stain on this game.
Is it really that bad?
Probably.
I mean, it's not great.
I think it's a better show of the fragility of mankind than any of the level. I'm only playing this so I can get back to Cheesy Johnson.
Cheesy Johnson's After Dark.
It's a pretty good level. Pretty big fan of Cheesy Johnson After Dark.
At one point, I had some ridiculous, stupid lore. You know what I should have done? I should have put the real star inside that window in this tower and made the star appear a
Is it
troll
not?
star.
And why didn't you?
Because I didn't think of it.
You can't put a window on a tower and not. Should maybe start soon, or stop soon. I'm losing my voice.
Well, now you have access to 3 more levels.
And they're all so good.
Epitastrophe Congress is one of my favorite levels.
How many do I need to get to this fucking nightmare?
Oh, it's
1.
22, 25, and 28.
I need 1 star. Cut. I know exactly where to go.
Oh no.
I'm cheating. Technically, I never accessed Gamma. Why am I going?
Then go to Rudo's Frozen Soul.
See, you can't say that to me and then criticize my choice of going to Spaceport Gamma.
Then go to Epitastrophe Congress.
Mario, you're Yosh. No. This is so bad on controller.
It's not that much better on keyboard.
Yeah, but at least you can like hold a direction without accidentally like. You can
I
tap
guess.
a direction a lot easier.
True, true.
I have to like flick a stick.
I like the idea of ridiculous wing caps, hyperspeed wing capping, but this was again
So
executed poorly.
Mario wants to marry the ceiling. Stop it. I don't fucking believe you that there's a second star here, by the way.
What do you mean? There's the star here, and then there's the star in the... You know where the 2 stars here are.
I assure you I've put in a lot of effort to not remember those details. No.
Yeah, this just doesn't work well. Like, I like the idea, but it needs...
There's not enough time to stop hugging the ceiling.
The real problem is the flying physics fall apart at high speed. I need to just ASM the flying physics to make them
Yeah,
functional with
because
high
the second
speed.
you remind Mario that there's a vertical direction. He goes, oh yes, the ceiling, I remember. Just fucking... God damn you, Mario!
Yeah, this is a great example of the butterfly effect, where the tiniest change has an enormous effect.
No! He's magnetized to the sky! I don't even think I think I'm going too fast. We're not going fast enough.
I think you are. You have some room for leeway.
Not if I swoop that many fucking times.
Yeah.
No.
Again, good ideas, but this is uncontrollable. And the other star here is A, awful because square corridors, and B, it's too tight on the
No.
timer.
Stop swooping! Stop making noises of joy! I like how you gave the shapes as if that could possibly help.
Look, somebody
You might as
complained.
well have put a sign that says shoutouts to Simple Flips in that room. It'd be less upsetting.
Look, I added the shapes specifically because somebody's like, you should make the inner wall transparent so you can see what's coming up. And I was like, I can't make the inner wall transparent, but I can give the shape.
No, you can't.
I mean, making the inner wall transparent also would not have been helpful. Somebody was just like, I want to know what's coming up. Which, I mean, to be fair, if you don't know what's coming up, you are guaranteed to fail. Because, yeah, there just is no reaction time. You have to already be in the correct spot.
Mario. Okay, we got this. Me and you, Mario. No.
What I really need is like some sort of like launcher. It's like you fly through a ring and it just boosts Mario's speed. That's what I need to ASM.
You need to ASM, not this. Stop it.
Look, I know that the Spaceport Gamut is
I'm a big fan of this star, actually.
Apparently,
I've actually been looking at this all wrong. This is awesome.
I mean, I do find it hilarious. I do low-key love this star. Apparently, this is like very similar to a section in TAIC Bowser 3, but the TAIC version is even worse.
That game's allowed to not be good at any point. That's its whole like mission statement.
Yeah. The difficulty peaks at course 3.
What?
Or course 2, and then course 15.
Is that true?
Yes. Course 2 is harder than like the majority of courses in that game.
Well, I guess Course 2 like existed, right? Course 2 was in the original release before it got like remade into a horrible hack.
Before Tomato Bird quote finished it.
And clearly didn't finish it if the difficulty curve present is any indication.
The Slippery Toxic Castle 100 coins is one of the hardest stars in that game, and it's course 200s because there are exactly 100 coins in that level.
Good.
It's literally just you get reds and it's bad. It's
Have I ever
really
talked about how
bad.
this just keeps fucking going, by the way?
I think this is the last one, actually. You have more than enough speed.
If I remember I'm going up, I do.
You had a ton of extra speed.
Good fucking star.
Yeah, I could have made that function a lot better. Bowser 1 is one of my favorite courses in this game.
What are the actual names?
Of the courses?
Yeah.
Bowser's Convoluted Castle? No, that's... No.
Which one is
No, that's
Catastrophe
2.
Castle?
This is Catastrophe Castle. No, wait. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I think Catastrophe is 2, and Convoluted is this one.
Catastrophe is definitely 2. Because Catastrophe Castle is the greatest fucking level you've ever made. You'll never beat Wiggler. I'm sorry. It's all in vain.
This hack doesn't even have a Wiggler fight.
Which kind of, if you think about it, what's the point?
Because I gave IROC a crack.
You should have just kept Wiggler unchanged. Can we not go to the color-coded castle maze? Hold on.
Neon Castle?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's Convoluted Castle and Neon Castle, I remember now. It's not Bowser, because you don't fight Bowser here. But this level, Convoluted Castle, I legitimately think is one of the best courses of all time.
On.
In my hack. What? Why are we in Tree?
Oh. I had to not go to the color-coded castle. So instead I went to the color-coded castle.
This is the castle!
What do you mean? This is a core, actually.
What even is it called?
What? This level?
Yeah. I thought that's what it was in the other, in the
No, it
original
was Bowser in the core. In the original.
Arboreal Core.
Mario?
You see, the thing about your hack, this hack, is that it doesn't
I'm out
waste
of my
time.
fucking Well, that's what I noticed when I actually examined the way I make levels in this game compared to other hacks. It's really just that I make every jump a jump, you know?
Yeah.
I compare that to, like, how all the other games we've played are, and I've noticed that's the biggest, like, hindrance, almost, of this game. Every jump in this game is a jump. But that also means a lot of the levels are smaller than in a lot of other games, because this game doesn't feel like wasting your time and just gets to the fucking point that it wants to kick your ass. God, how do you... I don't even fucking remember how to do this jump. It's been too long.
I had to exude my energy.
Just fucking do it.
Oh god. God, this looks awful. This looks
This isn't even
miserable.
the bad jump I was talking about. I'm actually a huge fan of this jump. It's perfectly fine when you remember how to do it, I just don't.
It looks awful on keyboard.
It's not great on controller. I don't think it's any worse on either of the two metrics. I really was stuck with, like, the worst stage in the original game deal with for this. Because
Yeah.
Bowser 3 in the original sucks. How do you like? I guess you just do that. But you probably don't wait for the fire. You probably just go.
Yeah, I think you can just make it if you just go.
You definitely can, but you wanna. I haven't like looked at Tree in a mechanical Fortnite. See, because it's a lot of the small things, right? Like, there's no reason this isn't axial line.
Oh god, it's not. I didn't even notice.
I don't think
Oh,
it
you're
is
right.
anyway.
It's not.
Very slightly not, and it's like, why? I could have just fixed that. And that's the kind of stuff that I would fix if I like gave a dramatic update for this game, you know? Because there's no reason it isn't.
I'm typically against updating Kaizo. So.
Well, that's why I
why-
would be like formally making it a new game.
Yeah, that's the main reason to have it.
I would have to have enough updates and dramatic changes to it to where I would have to class it as a remake instead of a. Because I'm of the opinion that the only reason you should update a Kaizo hack is if there's like a dramatic like game ruining bug. You know?
Yeah. It's like anything that like changes how a Kaizo star is done shouldn't be messed with, which is part of why I have to leave the cheese in for the Shadow Dance platform Elevator Madness in Course 15, which I'm so mad that I just left that box in.
Less bad than the cheese and wind of Elemental. You can just long jump that.
I mean, I guess, but the star was less interesting there. It's honestly, I think it skips less. Well, it's both. They're both egregious. Skipping also half of the water section.
This is what you get when you can't have me playtest.
This is what I get when I trust Katsu to actually playtest.
That's a separate issue.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. I said I told myself I wouldn't dox Katsu. And I've just now done that.
Why am I playing Tree?
It's a very good question. I assumed we were having an angry Tetris attack moment.
No, I was just reminded of.
Why is there a tree in that fire?
Oh, well, it's the namesake.
The fire's the core.
No, this is the Tree.
Oh.
Hold on. More stretch
So where's
points coming
tree? Where's trees A through D?
up? So, ironically, right? That's the question.
When are you making tray, treb, trek, and tread?
Well, this is the. Which one? I think this is the time-rending topiary.
The time-rending topiary. Is that the lore?
Well, those are the two DQE versions. God, why did I leave this how it is? Worst fucking coin.
We do need to actually end soon, though.
Well, that's why I got
Yeah.
to Bowser 1 and was like, I don't really want to play anymore. I'll play Tree.
See, I need to get to bed and I need to be quiet.
Oh, and you're right. I should show you. I should do the best fucking jump.
This doesn't seem that bad.
This isn't the jump. so let's remember our people. I have to remember how to do this. You like... Should really save state there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta do it. It's the best jump. This still to this day holds my personal ranking as the worst jump I've ever made. That's my current angle.
Is it too precise?
Well, why did I mean, that doesn't even make sense in context.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that bad.
No, because then you have to do the wall kick.
Hmm.
And also, so that's obviously caused by me fucking making the weird slopes on this, but I don't know why those are there. They don't contribute. So I don't know what the goal was.
This is one of those things that's a lot easier on keyboard.
It's also... 'cause it's...
Oh god, I remember the triangles like this, or at least wall kicking up a platform like this in the original tree.
Yeah, it's good. You're right.
No.
Hold on, I gotta... Hold on. Pick a number, 1 through 4.
5.
I'm not getting reds.
3. I don't know. I should go to bed.
No, I just wanted to show you, Hold on.
Ah, this one.
Hold on.
This is the one with like the giant slide. And bob-omb delivery. But this bob-omb doesn't like launch you a half a meter higher in the water with the metal kick. What are your thoughts on the new tech I discovered?
This is a good fucking star.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know what it is. What are your thoughts on my new tech?
It's not new.
I'm referring to winds.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know this.
Oh, they're really funny.
Oh god. No. Can't show me now, you'll spoil me. Either way, we both failed to make a good TD ripoff.
This is a fantastic level. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, yeah, but the thing that makes TD good is that it takes like blocks. It takes huge chunks, which makes the level just feel fuller.
Well, so
There's less empty air.
So my issue is that none of the levels
Your
in this
levels are
game
too
have-
yeah.
So I had to take multiple pieces from each.
Yeah.
And I took too many pieces from each, which means this level's actually way too big.
But what I like about TD is that it feels like it's everything is closer together.
I'm
it's
a
like you
huge
still
fan
can't.
of TD, unironically.
Oh, this is. Oh god. Okay. Oh, this is. This is a jump. Oh, it's not. That's not quicksand. Okay, that's not as bad.
Oh yeah, it's not possible with quicksand. Now, the reason you're missing the full context that you do only have 1 health here on an actual play.
Oh, good.
The Fire Spewer is a non-trivial threat in a normal attempt. That's why you do it once normally, and then you do it once with the Fire Spewer, and then for some reason I decided that wasn't good enough, and so you do this.
Good.
It's a good fucking star. I'm gonna stop my stream.